Okay, we're going to have a really quick chat about this is going to be the best SP example in manifesting. So what I mean by that is this is going to apply to the SP world. Okay, why you're not attracting your SP and what's going wrong. But the example I'm going to give you, how I'm going to spin it is that it relates to everything. It relates to anything you're trying to manifest, not just your SP. If you're trying to manifest your dream car, your dream house, it relates. This is what you're doing wrong. But other than that, tribe, just in case you're new here, my name's Chad and welcome to Live Life in Your Terms. And other than that, let's get rocking and rolling on this example I'm going to give you. Let's first start off and talk about the SP world. Let's first start off and talk about what's the core reason you're not attracting your SP. And this can be you either not attracting them or you've attracted them and they had to talk with you. You know what that talk means. Okay, so what's really going on in the SP world when we talk about the manifesting? See, you see what's happening is they're feeling this weird energy from you. You understand? They're feeling this needy energy from you. You understand what I'm saying? They're feeling this obsessive energy from you. They're feeling this energy that you don't have your life put together. You understand? So the question you got to ask yourself is, why are you giving this energy off in the SP world? So this is exactly what you're doing wrong when you're trying to attract your SP, is you pretty much have no standards and boundaries and non-negotiables in your life. You might say, Chad, wait a second here. I do have boundaries and standards in my life. Chad, if I said that right as I was moving the camera around. But the thing is, listen, you might have standards and boundaries in your life, but what you end up doing when you try to attract your SP is you tend to forget about your standards and boundaries. You tend to ignore your standards and boundaries. You see what I'm saying, okay? Even if you have major non-negotiables, even if that person is doing things that you wouldn't really put up with, you tend to ignore it. Why? Because you want them to like you. So that's one thing. So basically what you're doing is you're setting aside all your standards or boundaries and non-negotiables you have in your life. Okay. And on top of that, you tend to kind of give up your friends, give up hanging out with your friends. You tend to, what else is there? I'm not done yet. You tend to give up your hobbies, you know what I mean, just to please the other person. But what ends up happening is, and you might be doing it for good reasons. But what ends up happening is, that's why I tell you, you're giving off this needy energy. You see your SP, when they feel this energy from you, they feel a needy energy. They feel like you're obsessed with them. And in the beginning, you kind of are. Okay. You're kind of, if they call you, you drop everything to hang out with them. Okay. That's kind of being obsessive, even though you don't like that word. Okay. And you might be sitting here saying, well, Chad, I'm not needy. I don't need them, but you're giving off that energy. Okay. You have to understand that. Like, that's the energy that they're getting from you. Okay. They're receiving from you. So that's why at this point, listen, guys, at this point, it has nothing to do with attraction. It has nothing to do with if you're good looking or ugly. You understand? It has nothing to do with that. They're just going by that energy. Now, listen to this, no matter if they're correct or not. You understand? They could be completely wrong. But in their eyes, you're giving off this energy. In their eyes, you don't have your life put together because you're not putting a dent in the universe. The reason why they feel that is because you're basically giving up your hobbies and your friends and everything else in your life to make them happy. So even though you're kind of doing it to hang out with them, but it kind of flips back in your face. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, listen to this, even if you attract your SP, but you're doing these habits I'm telling you, they end up, we need to have a talk. Have you had that talk before? Where your SP, like, basically, well, maybe we need to see other people. Maybe we need to take a break for a while. Okay? The reason why they're having the talk is because of the same thing. They're feeling this needy energy from you. They're feeling this weird energy you're giving off. And you're giving off this weird energy because of everything we just talked about. No matter if you agree with it or not. Okay? No matter if you have a good reason why you're doing it. Okay? They feel it from you. And the thing is when they hang out with somebody else and that another person isn't giving off this energy, they're giving off more of an attraction energy. Okay, they feel more attracted to that person than you. You understand? So now with part 2 of this video, okay, how do I take this example and relate it to anything you want? Okay, manifesting. Okay, this isn't just about attracting your SP. Okay, listen to this. If you have trouble attracting your SP, you're going to have trouble attracting your dream house. You're going to have trouble attracting money. You're going to have trouble attracting your dream car. You understand? So if you have trouble in one area, it's going to show up in multiple areas. It's just like in life and success. Who you are in one area of your life is who you are in every single area. So how does this relate? Let me give you some examples. You see, when you want your dream car, but you're not being that most successful version of you, okay, you start obsessing over your dream car just like you obsess over your SP. Okay, you start overthinking it, being over analytical, just like you do your SP. You start giving up your hobbies, your friends, because you start working harder because you're trying to make and force this dream car, dream house to happen. Okay, you're trying to force you being a multimillionaire. So what starts happening? The same exact thing. You see, like when we want our dream house, if we act like we don't have our dream house, that causes separation. Okay? Who are you being in that moment? Listen to this. Who are you being in that moment? Are you being the person who has what you want, or are you being the person who don't have what you want? You see, all day long, you're walking around trying to make things happen. You're being the person who don't have it. You're being the person who don't have your dream house. You're being the person who don't have your dream car. You're being the person who don't have the money you want to make. You're being the person who don't have your SP. Okay? Why? Because you're still you're giving off energy that you don't have. And when you give off energy that you don't have it's not going to come to you. It works in every single scenario, but we kind of don't connect it. We always just paint the picture. This is only for SP. This is only if I want to manifest money. This is only if I want to manifest my dream house. But it all connects. Okay? It's just being explained in a different way. But you're still giving off energy that you don't have. You see, going back to the SP really quick, is that the reason why you have trouble attracting them, yes, you give off this needy energy. Why do you give off this needy energy? Is because you're coming from a place that you don't have them. Okay, you're coming from a place that you don't have it. Okay. Now, if you come from a place that you have, how would you behave when you're around your SP? Okay, technically what would happen is you would be very indifferent around the person. You understand? What do I mean by being indifferent? Okay, I mean that you're okay either way. That's the best way to describe this. You're okay either way. You understand? I'm okay either way. I'm okay if they like me or they don't like me. You know, if we go out on a date, I'm okay if they have a good time or they don't have a good time. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay if they text me or they don't. I'm okay if I text them, if they reply or they don't. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm indifferent to it. Okay, but you have to understand the real secret here. Listen, when I'm okay with it and I'm truly okay with it, what type of energy do I give off? See, I don't give off that needy energy because I'm okay with it. Why? Because I already have it. I already have the life that I want. So I'm okay with it. I don't need it. So I give off this energy that I already have, and that energy is very attractive, and people can feel that energy from you when you're dealing with people. Okay, but now we're not only talking about we're only dealing with people, we're only dealing with our SP, we're also dealing with material things that we want. We're also dealing with our dream house, dream car, and money, okay, or anything that we want. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, you have to be indifferent towards it. You have to be the same way. You have to be, I'm okay either way. You see, when you really just come to a realization that, you know what, I'm okay if I have my dream house or not. You know what the funny thing is? When you're really okay with it, it ends up coming to you. Isn't that the oxymoron statement a little bit? When I'm really just okay that I can have my dream car, or I can just keep my car. When I'm really okay with it, guess what? My dream car comes to me. When I'm really okay with the amount of money I'm making, I don't need to be a multimillionaire. When I'm really okay with it, I don't need, because the reason why I don't need, it gets communicated to the universe that I already have. When it's communicated, I already have it. I don't need it anymore. Well, guess what? Abundance still comes in, and you end up getting it. It's kind of weird how this works, but I bet you, if you sit down and think, you can think of something, even simple, that came into your life, no matter if it's a cup of coffee, a bottle of water, anything, that you were just indifferent towards it. You didn't care either way, okay? But you know what I'm telling you is true. When you don't care either way, what you want ends up coming to you. You understand, my friends. But other than that, tribe, I wanted to keep this video kind of short, sweet, to the point. I don't want to over talk this and give a million examples like I usually do, because I got to get things done today. I got a lot of things going on. But I just wanted to share that thought, because I thought it was a very, very unique way to explain things and how things all relate to each other. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you have questions on this, comment below. I'll try my best to answer them. Also, check out the description. That's where I keep all the nuggets. If you want to work with me, be in a 30-day challenge, or be part of the tribe, it's all in the description, baby. Other than that, peace out. Remember, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.